You, man, eyeball came straight on. I wanted to just look at this real short, like, because I don't want to just, I was going to do it on the 30th, but it happened tonight. Um, I got a clear understanding of what was going on. But I want to show you why I put Chat GPT down there all of the time and why these why these AI companies, these data centers are failing. It's because of people down here in the Mo 3 sector. I'm telling you, these Negroes down here in this Mo 3 sector, that's why I call y'all Negroes or niggas. I try to talk on the level that that y'all talking on, but I'm trying to also show you Niji, and that's where I'm trying to get to. So Niji, you have to look it up in the dictionary. I mean, people don't take the time to look stuff up in the dictionary. They'll just let a lawyer tell them anything, and that lawyer send you straight to jail. Straight to jail. You ain't gonna check and see what he said to you makes any sense. Let me let you see, yo man. Now I seen this attorney, both of these attorneys, on Ratchet TV before, but now the boy. Wait a minute. That's how I was. It was a short. Man, y'all gonna be led astray for the rest of your life. That's why you gonna rat, cause you ain't gonna read. All right, let me share my screen with you. Now, let me share the screen. This is Mahaya, and that's why I got in the lab down there too. Cause this boy, like, I don't know. Y'all go over there and y'all stay up with him all night and let him talk shit to y'all. Yo, is you crazy? Like, are y'all fucking stupid? Like, y'all are the reason for the collapse of the economy. Y'all are. Something you should be happy about in certain places, especially Auntie Fee with the facts. Got a couple people in there that, you know what I mean, they 1 2 thing, like they be on their gang. So here's how you plan this right here.
So they drop the a piece of lawyer game. You know what I'm saying? If you got you got one person that's guilty, you can't be saying that the others are responsible. Basically, is what he just put down. You know what I'm saying? Let's rewind it and hear him again. Let's go.
You can have if you're saying one person is guilty, right? You can't have two suspects with two different motives.
This is a black attorney. He's Jerry Johnson's lawyer. What is Jerry Johnson doing? Is Jerry Johnson rumbling his case or is he pleading guilty? I'm telling you, man, these jokers they get paid like $3,500. And these motherfuckers don't know the law. They just be trying to plead you out, get the $3,500. They plead out 10 people. That's $35,000 a month. Who can't live off of $35,000 a month? Getting some people that ain't going to read their paperwork or don't get their discovery. And then before you can get the discovery, they telling you, oh yeah, all these people want to testify against you. You don't know if anybody trying to testify against you. You ain't seen no paperwork or nothing. And most of the time you don't even see an indictment. Now, Fred Harris, I told y'all I was on that indictment, that GRC indictment. It took, you see how long it took him to get his indictment? He kept asking the court, yo, he needed his indictment. He just wanted the indictment. Why the fuck was everybody on that case asking for their discovery, but one person had that discovery and was trying to get his ass out of Dodge? Sometimes that's if they hold you at a county jail, if they ain't got a federal jail where they supposed to have everything in there. Yeah, you'll take the first deal that's coming to you. First in, first out. So take this. Listen to this motherfucker say what he say again. Now, mind you, think about the word conspiracy. It's for conspiracy is actually defined. That's why I have that. That's why I was going to tell y'all that. But tonight, when it happened early, I got the email. I was like, bump it out. You know what I mean? I might as well just get rid of this live right here real quick. But this nigga, yo, this lawyer right here reminds me of the lawyer that I had that let me plead guilty, and I didn't even get indicted. There wasn't no signature on there by the fucking U.S. attorney. He had me get ready to turn over my bank account. He tried to come over and get me to sign paper to turn over my bank account to get garnished. And why is all that shit sealed up?
Can't have two suspects with two different motives. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is from
You can't have two suspects with two different motives. Okay, we're going to go kill this nigga, right? Our motive is to kill him. Now, our motive, the reason why we want to kill him, like say he beat me up and he slept with this other girl. Y'all two can't be tried. Y'all both go and kill him. Y'all can't be tried together. You can't have two suspects with two different motives. Or you can't have two. Let's say one didn't want to kill him. One just wanted to shoot him, but he's shooting where a place where it will kill him. So the other one, he shoots. He want to kill him, so he shoot him somewhere he knows he's gonna kill him. Where the fuck do they find these lawyers at? These niggas is down in Texas. I'm telling you, it's something in y'all fucking water down there. There's something wrong with y'all. It's something wrong with y'all. It's something wrong with y'all listening to these YouTubers down here. That's why you don't know where the fuck you come from. You don't know why you couldn't do nothing against me. And whatever it was that y'all was trying to do, yeah, a lawyer, he telling. A lawyer is cooperating. This is whistleblower. I'm just a pro se litigant. I'm just showing y'all the shit that I filed in court. Show you a couple pictures and how y'all just like abuse my computer. But let me ask you this. How long y'all gonna get dumbed down? How long you want to be stupid? I mean, really, how long do you want to be stupid? That's why I know exactly how many people I'm gonna get. I know how many likes I'm gonna get, which I don't care about. When you care about likes and all of that stuff like that, nah, you ain't being genuine. Cause you ain't being genuine. To me, you ain't being genuine. And then look, you see, you got the join button. No, I'm not joining that. I wouldn't join fucking in the labs and then my fucking card get a fucking. I listen. I'm telling you, bro. You cannot take my money as a member. You can't take my money as a member and then block me and don't let me say anything. That's stealing. That was your dumbest mistake that y'all made. So then now my shit get my cash app cards, they get closed. Y'all don't even notice the change in the banks. Y'all don't notice the change in the banks. Or you just don't give a fuck. Y'all still running plays. When the fuck do you say, yo, enough is enough? I can't be getting them this shit. This scary fuck me. This scary fuck me up. You gonna let a big nigga that he don't show his face, nothing like that. I don't show my face. But I'm just sitting up there with a whole bunch of females telling y'all shit like just replaying what Ratchet played, put it in the short. Look what he got. This ain't jealousy. Look. Now look at what they saying. And then Auntie Fee, look, this 7 days ago. Because he is a suspect too. I couldn't even go over and listen to stupidity. You don't feel like you getting dumbed down? Like, motherfucker, what is you talking about? But what I'm doing is I'm taking Chat GPT down because it lets people just talk and then, it's AI shit. I wouldn't put that shit on here. Everything on this computer that's AI, I try to get rid of it. I don't use it. I don't need you to tell me shit. What I need that to tell me something. You gotta think about what is the net result of having AI. Is it going to help or is it going to do more harm to us as a people? You ain't heard about Indiana? Y'all use all this dumbass AI because y'all trying to get around in the industry, but you ain't thinking about what is going to happen to people in the industry. So let's go and look at now. These are all the storm that look. How many of y'all looked at this?
Here in Gary, Indiana, there are up to 20,000 people who don't have power more than a week after deadly storms.
Now, look, I want you to look what is done. First off, it's knocked down the trees. So that's number one. It's going to knock down some power lines, maybe, or whatever. Knock out the power. But they telling them when the power will be back
through this area. And let me show you why. It is situations like this. We're outside a home where there's a tree down and it has taken a pole with it. And you see these electrical wires hanging off this pole. This is the scene throughout northern Indiana where tens of thousands of people are without power. This is another good example of what the utility company is dealing with, because they keep saying this is not just a routine repair. This is not a routine power outage. This is a catastrophe, and it's very complicated to restore. And what we know is that in Gary, there are 300 electrical poles, 44 transmission poles that need to be repaired. And that's just in one city. And when you consider how many people live in this northern Indiana area that sort of hugs northern Illinois, you get a sense of how catastrophic this really is. The problem is it's still going to take several more days to restore power. For example, in Gary, Indiana alone, power is not going to be restored here until August 25th. That's according to the Northern Indiana Public Service Company. That's the electrical company here. They insist they're working around the clock. They say they have 600 linemen working in Gary, Indiana alone. The mayor says that he is going to keep on top of the utility company, but for now, residents are simply at a loss.
For now, residents are. Where the fuck is FEMA at? Where's FEMA? You know, the mayor of Philadelphia, she declared a state of emergency after she found out what hit us. I knew it was going to be because, I mean, it was too much water. It just sprouting up out of the thing, just sprouting right up out of the ground. Plus it's raining. See, God said he wasn't going to destroy the earth by water anymore. So this is not man-made. This ain't from God. This ain't an act of God or anything like that. This is something they use. But FEMA's supposed to come down there and take care of it no matter what. Now, people claiming that they stuff.
We're back in Northwest Indiana today, where we have been talking to people who are still without power. One of them, a woman who is pregnant. She's actually past her due date. She's been without power for now 12 days, and she's hoping that power.
12 days. Now, watch this. Now, you know that all these places now have these things called smart meters. What to tell you? Do not trust smart meters.
Where's the smart meter on your home? Or even do you have a smart meter? I'm going to show you how you can tell. But let's say it is a smart meter. You want it as far away from your bedroom and your kids' bedrooms as you can. Fortunately, mine is on my garage. This is an older version of a smart meter, which is actually good. But if you go to Smart Meter Education Network, you can find out what kind of
smart meter scams. Hear your comments on this. Who's actually really saving with smart meters? Because it's not us. Energy firms are saving absolute thousands by not needing to send people out to get meter readings. There's stories of misguided readings, incorrect bills, and so much more. And I'd love to hear what other people's thoughts are on smart meters. Has it helped you? Has it hindered you? Or is it just a total?
Why would they all of a sudden have to go and get smart meters? Why you need a smart meter? I would agree. Where is the assistance? Interesting. Yeah. Welcome to the chat. What do you say? I said it. I said what? I said it, meant it. 215 from 215. Yeah. So first of all, why you need smart meters? That's number one. Salute. Forever 30. First of all, so now you got a smart meter. Now the smart meter, now radiation, I don't believe in all that. It's something else. Because let me show you something what you could do. Watch this. They got all these ways to tell you how to turn that shit right back on. If the government is trying to do something and you got kids and everything, you got food that's going to spoil, they telling you can't turn it back on. Yes, you can. You take this motherfucker off. What? I ain't saying
if you're watching this here video, I bet you're wondering how to take that meter off.
But are you going to let your family starve? You're going to just sit there and die waiting for the government to make a move? First of all, where that joint, Indiana? That's in the Midwest. How the hell would a tornado get all the way over into Indiana? Gary, Indiana, where it's all black people. I'm not advising nobody to do this. I'm just saying, I wish the hell I would let my family be going through that bullshit. This is what you call survival, and this is what you call knowing how to survive and knowing what them local Pico and all of these people doing with the electricity and why these things are coming down, knocking down trees in a place like Gary, Indiana, so they can build data centers and slurp up all of the water for the data center to run. Yeah, that's what it's going to do.
Connect your power. Joe, after you cut this here tag, throw that away, and you pop this guy open, like here. Oh boy. You find the little hornets in there. Oh yeah. Never grab it from the sides. Grab it top and bottom. Okay, like this. Let me give you a better view. Just like this. Ready? Straight out. That's it. That there power company, they put the caps on here when it's shut off. Mine's not shut off, but at the pole it is. Anyways, you put that there back right there, like this, and then you're done.
He didn't show you. All you take is two lines from like a battery joint or something like that, and open it. It'll open up the thing, and you just put it back on there and restore energy right to your house. and they look. They won't even know it they don't even know it at the place. They still think you're John off. You're still gonna be telling them that it's off. Is that meter that smart? Is that meter smart? Because what they want to do is get a reading without having to come out. They want to get a reading without having to come out, and then they just turn it off right from where they at. Oh, you ain't paid the bill. Oh, click. But that's when, like, we had, I forgot what it was. It was a storm up in Pennsylvania, right up there at 28 Bear Court. The It flooded the sub pump, and it turned off the electricity. So your phone can't charge up, none of that stuff. I had all of this stuff, a whole survival kit. Yeah, transistor radio, all of this stuff that Amazon get. I think Amazon stock down. Them people on Amazon give you everything. Them people from China send you over stuff just to try it. Stuff like a little plug that goes in and it has a camera in there. Yeah, it looks like, you're charging your phone. But no, it's a plug. And you stick a little card in there. And let's say, you have a company or something like that, female or anything like that. You ain't trying to, film yourself having sex or nothing like that, but you don't want nobody giving you no fake charge. So these are the things that Amazon is given to people. They give it to you to test it. They just want you to. It's almost like a job. Like, you test it, you write up a review, and then send a review in, and now you got that. All types of spyware. That you can carry around with you for little things. A pen that'll tell you if somebody got a wire on. Yeah, I got a pen. And if that motherfucker turn up red, you got a wire on. Yeah. I got a pen that I push it and I could take pictures of cops or anybody I want to take pictures of that I feel being is, they chiseling. Might want to do some harm to me or something like that. I got a little pen. Boom. Because my family, they're good with their hands. So what the hell I look like I'm going every time something go wrong with the car, anything like that, I'm gonna take it to the people to get fixed, and I can fix it right in the garage. I gotta go pay somebody else to do it, and they ain't go. And what if they put on some bull, like my joint right now, Acura Legend. Whoever put it on there, he made me go to the Acura dealer, get a brand new joint, and then he just put plastic on it and kept the real thing. And then the next time, the dude told me, yo, the bull burnt you. From AAA told me, yo, the bull burnt you. I was catching everything that y'all was doing. So you telling me y'all still got people like Mahaya on there trying to tell somebody, yo, listen. Sooner or later, y'all gonna be back in the Stone Ages, I'm telling you. Y'all gonna be in the Stone Ages from so many lawsuits that's being filed. How many you when Obama was in, did you see this many lawsuits being filed? Did you see the United States having to pay for all of this stuff? Yeah, they went and hit Gary, Indiana. Why y'all ain't go hit Georgia? Yeah, because you know if you hit Georgia, yeah, that shit don't mean nothing. You're gonna hit that shit down there. Go ahead and hit Georgia. Them lakes and that highway, them belong to my family. So whatever y'all was trying to do in Atlanta, yeah, y'all got that shit off. But them meetings, yeah, they rolled them meetings back, right? I mean, I could go right on that website and look and see if they got any upcoming meetings where y'all just trying to use eminent domain to take over. But that ain't what happened. No, it was people all at the same time that was buying the property so they could sell it to the data centers. My people, indigenous, yeah, they put it in care of White Feather Ranch on one John. Yeah. Quick claim deed over, boom, or had it in trust. That's how Burke County Sheriff, yeah, that's how he's indicted now with his fraudulent ass. And I'm gonna keep fighting until I get some more people down there. Never leave Philadelphia. I do it right from here on the computer. You had to go through something to be able to do it. You got to experience something. It's called survival. And you cannot put your family's lives and everything in the hands of the government. And that's what messed you up, because the guy that was over there on that channel, you know what he said? He said exactly what Ronald Reagan said. He said, tell them we the government and we here to help. The dumbest shit that anybody could say, which made me know you was a Republican, number one, and you's a dummy. To put that down there and then knowing that it ain't coming out your pocket, he says, fuck it, it's gonna come out the government pocket. Because you know that's what I'm gonna do, take it out the government pocket. But I'm still gonna shut them dumbass channels down. One down, two to go. Get the money and then shut y'all down. File with Eastern District and show them how dangerous y'all are. Yeah. And it's all on camera. Joker telling me, you gonna kill me. Yeah, I'm taping it. Putting it right up on the speaker, right on. You calling my phone. I didn't invite you to call my phone, and you tell me you're gonna kill me, you're gonna do something to my daughter and all of this. You texting me, I didn't give you my number, none of this. keep sending me picture of you and all these girls and all of this shit. In altered states of mind, like, yo, who the fuck does that? A sicko. Who texts you and tell you that they're spell casting you when I'm now spell casting? So I'm supposed to be like, oh, let me go into trance. Everybody he was using, I was catching them. That's why I share with y'all all of the time everything that's happening in Philadelphia, because y'all know where I'm at. So those lawsuits that y'all saying is somebody telling, and it ain't me. I don't even work for the insurance company. Insurance companies must be down here, or the cops down here, and it's their job to report a crime such as that. Against an American citizen. Against American citizens, the government just gonna come just turn like boom. Not that you ain't paid the bill. They just gonna send some shit through there and just knock out your power and all of that. And hey, you and your family, refrigerator off, the food going bad. How? And then FEMA, though you do FEMA online, but you gotta wait for there to be a declaration of an emergency. Or state of emergency. It don't have to be the president. The president can say it's a disaster, but the mayor can say it. The governor could do it. Yeah, people be so worried about everybody else fucking business. Worry about your motherfucking business for one of them direct energy rays coming around. Yeah, and then y'all have fire, and you talking about y'all fighting forest fires, and you think it's really a forest fire? You ever seen one of them on TV? How come that should be? It'll skip one tree. It'll hit one tree right here, but skip another tree, or hit a house over here, but don't hit the next house. It's always some cars out there when you see it on the news. Yeah, that should be bullshit. That's why I'm closed for business on all channels, and if you don't want me, you know. To take down this whole goddamn sector, including the troll beef sector, black sector. I don't give a fuck what if it say sector on it. Rainwater, anybody else been over on there? Yeah, y'all dangerous to us. Your own people. Your own people. Everybody can't do it. But so we gotta support each other. And that's what was getting me so upset because I wanted my family to know that I want them to enjoy this also. It wasn't just for me. It's for our people, whether they're black or whether they're white. Because yeah, some people have white people in their family. You can't choose your family. Some people have Spanish people in their family. You can't choose your family. And then all of your family is not your family like that. Got friends that be loyal to you that you had no reason to turn your back on them. You owe them. That's how you stop the curse. Because the curse that was promised was that whoever returns evil for good, evil shall never leave their house. People don't believe in the Bible, or they believe parts of it. No, I believe all of it. If it's God promised, and He said He's going to do this, I believe Him. You can't let just anybody in your house because they bring all types of spirits into the house with them. And those spirits can't live around you. If you're trying to be better. That includes a regular family that's related to you by blood. Like if they into something, yeah, we cool and everything, but you know, you stay where you stay, whatever. Like if you got a lot of land, yeah, you could build houses on an acre, and you don't never have to see. You could look down there and see that they are all right. My grandma and them used to stay right across the park. Now they would go see each other, but they'd just always just be looking over there. Make sure nobody around the house or anything like that. The community looking out for the community, especially family looking out for the family. Because when I was coming up, jokers used to tell on everybody. They'd tell on you, yeah, you pissed in the alley? I'm gonna tell your mom. The neighbors could beat you, and when you get home, your mom could beat you. Gonna beat you again. Yeah, that's how I grew up. So there's no way in hell I would be sitting around nobody that's dumbing me. I mean, like not just dumb. Where is coming? Just as the word tells us not to be unequally yoked. You surround yourself with people that's on your level. You don't do you hang around your kids? Like people, I don't know people that just regularly just hang around their kids. Yeah, and go out every time. My kids during the thing, I wanted them in the house. I didn't want them going out there and bringing that shit they were saying was flying in the air. That now we know is some bullshit. Hey, got Dr. Fauci up there talking about this was doing this and this was doing that. Yeah. How come I ain't never get it? How come I'm sitting in there waiting for my daughter because they saying she was positive. Somebody comes in and say their kid is positive. You take my daughter in the back. These people that come in, these white kids that come in, you tell them to go home quarantine for 2 weeks. That's it. I turn my camera on and show this motherfucker empty. And ain't nobody in there. But they telling us on the news like it was like all these people dying. Oh, really? This motherfucker is empty. And y'all got these big ass black Johns up here standing up. Yeah, all around the hospital. Then it get down to the ATM machine, so you can't go to the ATM machine. I don't know. I'm cut different. Everything somebody tell me I just can't believe. Like, that's why I said brain box. Your brain box. How it works. Because it's not your feelings, but when you see that mark of the beast and it says it's going to be in your forehead, it's not going to be a chip. Nothing they're going to put on there. No, it means that you believe what the beast is saying. You really believe it. But when you receive it in your hand, you're only doing it because you can work. Your hand is a symbol of work. So you'll say anything just to work. But the Most High told us at the end time we should move away from the cities and be out like in country type places. But the data centers, they want to be out in the country place too. For what? No, take y'all asses in the city. If the city want to give you that shit, go ahead. But y'all not getting ready to do that out in country places where people like to live comfortable away from everybody else, away from all of that rigmarole in the city. Read Revelations, read Daniel, and it'll tell you where the destruction is going to come. It's going to start in the cities. I'm not preaching. I'm not a preacher or anything. I just read the Bible before. A couple, 2, 3 times. Especially Revelation, because I want to know what's coming. And I know that you can't read Revelations unless you read Daniel. Daniel interprets Revelation. John the Revelator was on the island of Patmos. Exiled. And he remembered the scripture of Daniel. Think about the time from John the Revelator and Daniel, who was in Babylon. And he remembered the scripture. And it's right in line with what he said, even down to the beasts, which were the kingdoms that were to take over the earth. So I put everything I can down there and chatted for everybody, because this is the stuff that causes cancers, mental health, like with that water coming through there and that mold coming through there. And if it don't get cleaned up in 48 hours, it starts turning into mold. So you need to know what to do. You got to clean that up. You got to dry it up. You got to know what kind of house to stay in, how to insulate it, everything. Mold causes cancer. Mold or fungi is a biological weapon. 2004 memo released by the Department of Defense from Katrina. Hurricane Katrina. Yeah, all of those adjusters they told on State Farm, the insurance company. And that's what you're saying now. The insurance company's getting paid back for, being cheap. Because they're to either you can fix the mold or you can't. But black mold is mentioned in the Bible. And it told you what to do. If you can't fix it, burn it down. The property, burn it down. That's what it says to do. I mean, do you think they're gonna do that? Nah, they ain't gonna burn it down. They're gonna let you move back in there, and you're gonna have mold in your house. So you're gonna need a mold remediator. Yeah, they'll come in there and give you a plan of action, not just come in there and spray this white paint all over the mold, and then doesn't kill it. But there's all types of things, like people say, oh, put some bleach on it. Oh yeah, put bleach on it. And the cause of the mold is water. Is water and bleach? Just be simple things. Just so happened to be out where a lot of Jewish people stayed. And that's how y'all see somebody from Tel Aviv trying to connect to my Google account and have my password already. Yeah. So I make sure I'm hashtagging somebody in the Senate. Yeah, like Jasmine Crockett. But she had to pick her battles, though. But her career is far from over. See, you only can get that stuff off when certain people are in control. Certain people just not having it. So they'll get rid of you. You know, they'll try to destroy your career, you know. Man, they'll humiliate you, and you know, people go against you, but you gotta be strong and just say, look, I don't care what you say. I'm standing on what I believe on. I'm gonna stand on this. And that's how those Epstein files are out. And there's a whole bunch of changes. All of these changes and all of these lawsuits in our current administration is something we didn't see with Obama. And everybody always want to talk about Obama. Like, did you see all of that when he did it? Y'all trying to say like he didn't do anything. That man did a lot. You see somebody come on this YouTube and say, oh yeah, this, ooh. How the fuck do you know? How you know? Nasty rumor going around about Michelle Obama. First, anybody could see that Michelle Obama has what is known as, she's built as a woman that has childbearing hips, as if she had a child. Now, when do you get childbearing hips? After or before you have a child? Women gain weight after or before they have a child. The most weight, put it that way. Right. It never made sense. It was just something to be talking about, to give people stuff to talk about. And I tell you the truth, I wouldn't give two craps about it when I have a daughter that's like, yeah, she likes women. She's part of the LGBT community, so I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. Somebody talk to me, I don't care about the rumors, but I damn sure ain't care to let you mess up my family name. I ain't letting that go down. Like, did y'all had like somebody had this boy and everything? They interviewed him and all of this. I had it on film. Somebody sat there and filmed it, or did somebody say it out their mouth? Like Joan Rivers, she just says it out her mouth, and everybody believes it. Well, here's something about Joan Rivers. Yeah, you was a sex fucking addict. You like big Michael Clark Duncan. You like big black men. Yeah, that was Joan Rivers. Don't nobody even know she dead. Looked like she got caught with Clive Davis one day after she had allegedly died. But I just wanted to show that because at some point y'all gotta grow up, man. When this injunction go in, man, what y'all gonna do? And y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know who the whistleblower is. Whistleblower is different than a rat. Whistleblower is not a snitch or a rat or nothing. Whistleblower is supposed to do what he's supposed to do because, something you're doing for the government, you're making a false claim against the government, that is a crime. Somebody try to blame it on you, what you gonna do? Oh, nah, that ain't my motherfucking fault. Don't be trying to put that on me. But I ain't got to tell. Somebody, most times when you got one of them conspiracy journalists, somebody already told. There's a lot of people involved. Somebody already told. It only take one other person to be in a conspiracy. Yeah, just talk about going to go murder somebody. And yeah, you can be in a conspiracy. Even if the murder never happens. That's how easy it is to get convicted in a conspiracy. So the lawyer that was just talking that dumb shit, where the fuck he come from? What school he went to? I don't mean he don't talk about black school, but I know you ain't go to Harvard or nowhere like that. That shit you just said. Lawyers have license. All you gotta do is challenge them. They ain't gonna want their license fucked up. They ain't gonna want no bad reputation or anything to do anything. Especially when they go all them years, you go to school to be a lawyer. And if you go to a certain type of school, you pay a lot of money. And to get disbarred, that shit is. Now, if it's a temporary disbarment, that's okay. You get suspended or whatever. But a permanent disbarment to practice law, whew. Nah, I couldn't do that. Like I couldn't. I don't want nothing that the government got control of me. Except for what I'm supposed to have. A social system with universal health care. For universal means for everybody. Not to, people that you don't like because they ain't vote for you. No, it's for everybody. So let's say, if a certain phone company is known to cooperate with the authorities, yeah, they give up the John Easy, they give up phone numbers, they list your phone number. Yeah, it can be looked up and come back to you. Yeah, I don't think I want to be with that company. Know what I'm talking about? Xfinity Mobile, Comcast. They don't give out your phone number. They you had to break in. They had to have a data breach. Somebody broke in. They don't give out the number. And Comcast took it on the chin and paid people for their data breach.